So, boom! It's the podcast. Everyone's late, per usual. I apologise for the chocolate. Shoot me. The girl's upset because I've just had some. I just had bourbon. Nah, she's snitching. Oh, did she? You had two of my chocolate rolls, sister. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. No, you're not. Well, about last night, what can we say? Liverpool, very lucky, very fortunate. A VAR on Liverpool's side, if you ask me. Gavin Birch should have been sent off twice. He should have got a red card. If Gordon's a red card, he's a red card. And he should have got two yellows, if anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Man should have been sent off twice. But again, somehow, some way, VAR steps in and intervenes for Liverpool and helps out Liverpool. When they made the referee, Simon, whatever, who was also being pressured before the game by Liverpool fans, pressurizing the ref. I mean, it felt like, you know what I mean? Like, he went back, he looked at it, he's like, oh, yeah, that's definitely a red card. Definitely, yeah. But where was the call for Gravenberch? Should have been sent off. I think Newcastle, by the way, forget the sending off. Newcastle, excellent. Down to 10 men. You put on a show. I didn't think it was, at one point I had to switch off. And as soon as you scored your goal, I had to come back. And I was like, I thought this game was done. I thought it was wrapped. And you went and got the second, and I was gassed. And I saw 11 minutes, and I was even more gassed because I thought he was going to pull it. I thought he was going to pull something out of the hat. Instead, again, you let Liverpool come in and beat you again. They did this last time with Darwin Núñez when he scored two crackers out of nowhere. And you man were looking good. Somehow, some way. I don't know what to say to you. But Liverpool got the points. They did what champions do. Young Rio, you got to give it. You got to give it to young Rio. Fantastic. 16. 16? He's 16. 16 years old. Playing in the Premier League. Ridiculous. Unreal. You got to respect it. You got to love it. That's a dream. You know what I mean? Yeah. Most 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds are getting ready to play midweek during lesson 5 and 6, and you feel gassed. These youths are playing Premier fucking League. You got to respect it. It's like, yeah, wicked. You're actually, and that's a lot of boy and man's dream. It's to play football at the highest level, score a winner in the last minute. You can't beat that. Anyway, here's Marvellous Marv.
Good evening.
Good evening, Marv. It looks like you're going to be the only one in here. I can't believe it.
What do you mean? What?
I don't know where Clee is. He's going to make up some excuse, probably.
Where's Tom?
Tom, he doesn't want no part of this, Marv. I called it before the season. I told you who'd be gone by August.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Missing.
Disgusting, really. Disgusting. See, you know why. Simply because all that bravado, and this is, you probably led me to say this, even though I don't know it. I'm not sharp enough. But all that bravado, 2 games in, 2 pods down, 2 times I was missing, 2 times. 2 times. You hear me? 2 negative results. Tom's missing. 2 times. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad because
we
all summer he's been giving it large.
He's been giving it large, big times. As soon as those names popped through the door, what was it? Third place, guaranteed.
Fourth place and a trophy guaranteed.
Fourth place and a trophy guaranteed. You know, if we're starting with United, are we starting with United here now?
Yeah, we might as well.
I can tell you, just nice football without the cutting edge of Brighton Hove Albion. If I'm being honest, without the cutting edge of Brighton, and they ain't got much cutting edge. Brighton are a good footballing team. They're not on that level football wise. They've gone out. What I don't understand about Manchester United, they've got Fernandes. He's their talisman. They're so-called. He's over 30, playing central midfield alongside Casemiro, who, based on what based on the starting lineup of Aramin's teams, he's their number 6, right? And they've put an attacking centre midfielder next to him, a number 10. When you check out how they played, Mbeumo, he weren't out wide, really. He was on the right side, but he's playing like the 2 number 10s.
Yeah.
Striker.
Which he ain't.
He's not a number 10, he's an out-and-out winger, isn't he? He can play behind. He can't not play number 10.
He's a winger forward, isn't he? He's the Mo Salah. Do you know what I mean? He's in that mould.
Yeah, but he's not got the quality. He's now playing in a position that he's not really used to. And this is what we tried to tell Tom. A winger. That, as far as I know, that guy's a winger. Inside forward type. He's not going to
same.
A lot of goals, but they've had stellar seasons in terms of the mediocrity of their clubs. Do you understand? Now, Tom thought they're just going to land on the tarmac of Manchester, just replicate that club form, that style of football Brentford play, and what Wolves do, and hit the ground running. And that hasn't worked. Sesko obviously isn't. But it's that midfield and that defence that you can cut through that midfield. Listen, if I was still, at my peak playing Parks football with a decent centre midfielder, we'd cut that midfield apart. It's so slow. And
that's not the way to talk about Vert.
Huh?
That's not the way to talk about Vert.
Relax yourself. Let me finish. Relax yourself. You ain't got nothing to see. We all know what you're like. So if Tom thinks Manchester United are just it's time to gel, they'll gel and finish third, because that was in his video. Did you post his video?
Yeah, I did.
If he thinks give it time, so subdued. Now it's give it time to gel. All the things what I said back in the pre-season, United have to hit the ground running, to have any chance of finishing in the positions that they want to, and they haven't. And then they were gloating about display against the Arsenal side that played really badly, who were obviously still green, and they thought, but then I told you the real test will come against the second and third tier teams, not the big teams for Man United, the second and third tier teams. The big teams, they'll perform. It'll be a scalp for them. That's where they used to be. But they're testing against the likes of Fulham away. And they've got goal team places like Bournemouth away, Brentford away. Even at home, those teams turned them over. They're in for a difficult season, and they haven't addressed the real crux of the problem, which is midfield. That's where goals are made.
Have you seen now that they're going to get rid of Kobe Mainoo?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's, as Amarin said yesterday, he's meant to be competing with Fernandes.
Right.
And right now he ain't taking Fernandez's place.
When you talk about crux of a problem, though, I've got to say this to you, Marv. Like, you are champions, and I'll give you respect for that. I do. I never hide from that. But I've got to say this, man. You lot have got a defensive problem.
Oh,
and you're getting away with it. And I think you might be able to get away with it for a while. But you've got Arsenal.
He's sitting on the fence. I think you might be able to get. What does that mean?
Well, I think you'll get away with it like nights like last night, but I don't think you're going to get away with it against Arsenal. I think you're going to lose.
I'll tell you this. It's all right you speaking, shooting from the hip. Yeah, like some gun. It's okay you say stuff like that. I don't know any team in the Premiership today who's going to come away from Newcastle with 3 points. You name me one that can guarantee 3 points at Newcastle. And
Yeah, but you was fortunate though.
Yeah.
God,
Spurs
Tommy,
will win.
you're gonna get away with 3
Spurs.
points in Newcastle.
Spurs.
Oh, come on, you're just saying stuff. That's just talking. There's no
That's
guarantee.
just saying stuff.
Liverpool Newcastle tie is always full of drama.
I agree.
And that's what happened yesterday. Even when we went down to 10 and they scored, went down to 10 and they scored, I knew he was in for a game because it's always like that.
But I got to say, Marv,
you asked me something. Let me finish and then
I thought you finished. Sorry.
Frantic, they came back. But the thing, like I said, the thing about this Liverpool team at the minute, it's not like, it's not desperate stuff. All he done was put Sloss back into midfield, threw on Connor at the back, all right back.
Yeah, but that's when it started to work though.
Even though, but it was always there. Bradley isn't fit.
No, but playing. But how have you not got a squad as champions equipped?
We have 3 right backs who are not fit. 3 right backs who are being injured. That's just sheer luck.
But that's
not where the problem lies in my eye.
Yeah, we can go.
Where's the problem, Lily?
Centre defence. Kanate is terrible.
It's early season. He some players adapt quicker. Maybe he's not adapted.
All I say, Marv, is this: you were letting in goals a lot, especially at the tail end of last season, and everyone give you the benefit of the doubt because you won the league by a stretch. But you let in 4 goals in 2 games. And they're not goals you should be conceding. Look at the goals against Bournemouth and look at goals against Newcastle. They are bad goals.
They're all different goals. They're set pieces. However,
right, the left back ducked for the header last night. The menu ran through the team last week. You can't be conceding those.
Obviously, Lee. But one thing about us, if you know about Liverpool last season, how many times did we go behind and win games? How many times were we drawing games?
That's not good. That's going to catch up with you. That's going to catch up with you at some
point. That's a worry, though.
Obviously, letting in goals is always a worry, but this Liverpool team has the ability to bounce back. We can lose a game here or there, but Liverpool have the ability to bounce back against any side in the country. Goal down, drawing. We have that one magic ingredient, and that's to win games and get goals. And it doesn't matter who comes off the bench, who's playing. The one thing I love about Slot is he can see what's going on, and he can tweak it tactically to come out with the results. And that's what happened against Newcastle United.
Yeah, but that's not what happened against Newcastle United. They're down to 10 men, and you lot just chucked everything.
It's a poor display. But if you think for a second that Liverpool are going to play like that for the whole of the season, then you guys didn't watch the Premiership.
Well, it's been going on since last season, though, since the end of last season, as Lee said.
So that means on that kind of basis, we won't make top 4, right?
No.
I think you make top 4.
Liverpool even with a shot at winning the title this season.
Yeah. Because I think... But this is the thing. I'm asking about the defence because you've got to take the constructive criticism with the compliments. I've said you'll score lots of goals, right? Yes or no? We've all said it. Liverpool will score goals. Do you want to get into that? Ange will score more than you? No. What was better last year was that there was a bit more controlled manner. I do feel at the moment teams are getting at you, and I felt that from last year. But this year it's shown already in the 2 games, 4 goals.
But we won the title by a country mile last year.
Fair play to you, yeah.
Because 2 teams collapsed.
I do believe you stayed consistent, yeah.
We won the title by a country mile. No one can.
Yeah, because 2 teams collapsed.
We've done it in letting in goals. Still won it by 10 clear points.
Yeah, because teams collapsed.
But so your hope would be that they stay inconsistent and you keep consistent.
No, they won't. Yeah, it won't happen this year.
You can come up with your theories. You can come up.
What
with
theory?
But like I said before, the Liverpool squad know what it takes to win titles. We know
they don't because this is a different squad. Like Rich don't know what it takes to win a Premier League. Rich don't know what it takes to win a Premier League.
How many times?
Lee, what's your assessment on Ritz?
Oh, he's not doing anything yet. He's struggling. But that's because I think they've got to work out what he wants to do. And I think also what he's realising, and they saw it in that video today that I sent, is he's got to get used to how quick the press is going to be in this league. And I think if he's got talent, you can see that. There's no doubt. I'm not going to knock that.
During all that, we're still winning games. Where would you rather be? not playing well and losing points or playing well with maximum points at this stage of the season.
Yeah, I agree.
Thank
But
you.
we do a podcast. But we do a podcast where we got to break it down. So I'm asking you about the negatives as well as the positives.
Good, Lee. Good, Lee. Good.
Hey, this again. I warned you about this, Lee. I warned you about that. I hope you're as tough on Chris when Arsenal flopped. They flopped many times.
Look, Mark, this is what I think you forget. I've praised Liverpool. I've been praising Liverpool.
Ask the questions, brother.
Why did you talk about it? See how Marv quickly had to divert about Arsenal.
I've been praising Liverpool. I've said there's gold galore in them. But we do a podcast where, like on Monday Night Football, like anywhere online, you've got to pick apart different aspects of the game. Now, last year, when Tottenham were getting in Europa League finals, we were the biggest joke still because we were getting thrashed every week. I had to address that. I had to differentiate what it is. So I'm not knocking the full aspect of Liverpool. We know there's going to be more from Vert. Ekitike, I can't speak higher than. He's been fantastic.
Right.
But the defence, and I have said it since November, Marv, November the 25th, I said it first. I said it's jittery, and I still stand by that.
Okay, then if our defence is jittery and we won the title, then how many defences are more jittery than ours?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, but what I think, no, but my point was is that I think what you done fantastic well last year was stay consistent. Won games well, right? Scored goals, and the other teams were inconsistent. There was no consistency in that.
2 games, staying consistent. We got maximum points.
Right? Yes, I agree. But what I'm saying to you is that goals are going in, Marvin. Goals are going in, and I want you to.
Yeah. So
how do you feel about that? Because you got Arsenal next.
Good question. How do I feel about it? That's the only thing you can ask me. Because if you think goals are going to go in all season against Liverpool, I reckon you're badly mistaken. Because the reason I say that, Chris is making me laugh up in the top corner. The reason I say that is because you said that all the last season and we still won every game. You've been saying that time, and yet we still won the league by a counter.
You did.
So for me, it's not a worry. It's something we can address. It's something I don't think certain players are still yet up to speed. In a Premiership, and I talk about all teams. I don't just talk about Liverpool. I talk about all teams. I don't think Konate is up to speed. We're also reintroducing 2 new fullbacks. That's going to take some
well, speaking of that, Javi said something here. Kirkes is not good defensively. Second straight game exploited into goals.
All this, but you know what? I know for a fact if Liverpool need to play pragmatic to win games, we can do that just as well. Liverpool can play 3 or 4 different ways to win games. We can go.
Let me ask him, Mark.
Let me finish. We can go all out when we're ready, as you saw last season. We can play pragmatically and pass the ball around.
I don't think you can.
When you go,
I think you got one way.
When you go to Newcastle and you play Bournemouth, let's see how you fare.
Lee. Newcastle had 10 men. Remember that, yeah?
Yeah, but also I want to say this, Marv. You know where we won with a clean sheet on Saturday, don't you?
Newcastle home and away. Arsenal's.
Tell me again, Lee. Tell me again.
Where did Spurs go and win on Saturday?
Sorry.
Where did we go and win on Saturday and with a clean sheet?
At Man City.
Shame. Can't be that bad.
What does that mean, though? You keep that up for the whole season.
But you're saying, when you go to Newcastle, like we went to the team that everyone said going to win the league.
But do you
facts, Lee? Hey, Lee, that's brilliant.
Lee, do you keep
brilliant?
That up for the whole season? Do Spurs keep that up for the whole season, or do Man City more than likely, even though they lose 3 or 4 or 5 games in the season, more than likely finish way above you? And that's
probably, yeah, but that's impressive what we did though, Marv. And what I'm saying is, we've gone like we haven't played Bournemouth and Luton or who's come up league. We played the team that everyone said, they're going to be back at their ground.
Excellent.
He had letting goals and still won the league.
Yep, fair. Look, it's a good discussion, right? It's a good discussion.
What it is really is that, you lot can't stomach the fact that Liverpool are champions. And that's what it is.
You're sounding like Keegan here, boy.
In it?
Everything what we do apart, like the whole of the way through that game on, and even last
he can't talk about the game, Lee. He's got to do this hocus pocus stuff.
You guys were doing the same thing. I can remember Trent Alexander-Arnold playing against Man United in a 0-0, and there was a whole pod made about it. What it is, the fact of the matter is, you guys are no nearer winning the title than ever before. Arsenal and Tottenham. So you
No,
Yeah.
Arsenal are. No, Arsenal are. Arsenal are. What you're chatting rubbish though?
And
You're just saying things. You're just saying things as you
watch
say.
teams like Liverpool and you scrutinise. As champions, you scrutinise them more.
Yeah, of course you do.
Well, yeah, you're meant to be the best. You're meant to be best in class. Ain't
The
you best in class, Marv?
Liverpool, for this so-called weaker squad, weaker defence, this, that, and the other, have maximum points against two teams that both you, Arsenal, and Tottenham struggle against.
We haven't paid them. We haven't paid them this season.
We're playing Bournemouth.
Yeah, but you got to
Bournemouth
remember,
at home
you
on
paid them
Saturday.
with 10 men. You paid them with 10 men and
Let's move
struggled,
on.
bro. They had 10 men. They had 10 men and you struggled. Remember that. No one's going to get that fortune. You got fortune. You was very fortunate against Newcastle.
The question is, can you afford to defend against like that on Sunday?
No.
Say that again.
No.
Can you?
Ain't going to defend like that on Sunday.
You sure though?
How do you know?
So you're saying Arsenal will beat us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Arsenal will beat you, or
Yeah.
aggressive, or are you going to say if we defend like that?
No, I think Arsenal are going to beat you.
Standard. Okay. Well, we'll wait and see. I don't think they will.
That's good. This is what's beautiful about the Footballthicko podcast.
What are you hoping for a point, Marv? Are you hoping for a point?
So you're saying Arsenal will beat us based on what you saw. This is what I'm saying. You're too fickle. You're too fickle, bro.
The Footballthicko, mate.
Fickleness. It's just fickleness based on what you saw in the last two games.
Yeah, of course. What else am I going to go off?
Where else should he base it on? What should he base it on?
Chelsea won the league under Mourinho, Marv. Come back, 3 games, no points. They didn't win anything. He was sacked by December.
Thank you, Clee.
Tottenham have how many goals have you let in this season?
0.
Right.
Oh.
So I bet based on that, you're going to win the league then.
I didn't say that.
He didn't know, Lee. He wasn't expecting that, Lee. He wasn't expecting that. He pivoted quick. Trust me, Lee. He pivoted quick there.
Are you gonna win the league based on that?
Who knows?
I'm not so quick to judge, though, are you? You've let in no goals this season. You've got the best record in the league along with.
I'm just looking forward to a good game. I want a good game on Sunday.
Not conceding goals. I don't think so.
Right, Lee, that was nasty. That was nasty work, Lee.
Well, he asked me the question.
True. He asked you, to be fair.
You asked me the question.
Season, are you going to win the league or finish in the top 4?
Who knows?
Oh, come on. You know you're not. But
Top championship? No, we won't win the league.
How can you judge Liverpool so negatively? But yet when it comes to Tottenham, you can't say we've let in no goals. We're going to finish top of the league. Why will Liverpool finish above you this season if we let in so many goals?
Because I think you've got a better squad.
Okay, we got a better squad than most teams.
Yeah, you're going to be in the top 4. You might win the league.
Okay.
My point is,
with all our faults, he still says we can win the league. Thank you. Let's move on. Arsenal next.
But hold on. But he doesn't understand.
Next.
All season and in the pre-season, all season and in the pre-season, I've said that you've got goals galore in you, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
I said, and if you get Isaac, that's even going to go up even higher. Have I said that? Yes or no?
But I don't need Isaac, though, do they, Lee?
So I said, what I think is going to have to happen is they're going to have to outscore teams. This ain't going to be 2-0, 3-0. And it's happened. It was 2-2 in the 90th minute against Bournemouth. It was 2-2 in the 90th minute against Newcastle. They've had to get it. And you've got it.
Lee, you're right. It was 2-2 against Bournemouth 90th minute, innit? How lucky Liverpool?
So if you can carry on doing that, great.
Wow.
Slot makes
wow.
Yeah,
Lee, can you repeat that again, please?
If you look at the last game, we bought on Kazea, came in, popped up with a win. We bought on the kid Rio, popped up with a goal. There's something. There's a method to the madness.
No, there isn't. That's you catching life. You can only do that for so much.
You're going to score goals, but if you keep conceding, bruv, it's not always going to be get out of jail. That's what I'd be concerned at. Now, if you go and get Mark Gay, then you've got another defender in. It could get more solid. Who knows? That's what Gay and Isaac is big moves for you this week.
Didn't you just say in the same breath we can win the title?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, end of. Cut. Let's move on.
Right.
You know, I'm not here for the finicky stuff. Let's move on.
Right.
So what you
Liverpool letting goals?
Lee, what's happened to your sound?
No sense.
I don't know.
No sense whatsoever. Let's move on.
Right. So it's Arsenal Liverpool on Sunday.
Yeah.
You put it there.
Yeah, it's hot. Yeah.
What's going to happen then, Chris? From your point of view, Arsenal Liverpool.
Beat them 3-4-2
Whoa! Now,
at Anfield.
no Saka though.
Yeah.
Big blow.
Yeah, we got a squad, mate. We got Eze, we got Nonri, we got Martinelli, we got Trossard. What more do you want?
They're not Saka, bruv.
Bruv, they're all quality.
Saka is the player that makes things tick.
Yeah, but they're all quality.
Marv, do you
All
agree with that?
quality.
You think 4 goals are going to go?
Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. It'll be 2-1, 2-1 Arsenal.
Coming away from Anfield with a win.
No, we are. We're winning. We're winning at Anfield. We're winning at Anfield, bro. We're winning at Anfield. We're winning at White Hart Lane. We're winning at Old Trafford, which we've already done. We're doing it this season.
Those fans, not in front
The
of
team's
those
too
fans.
good.
Our fans don't have a bar
Our
of
team's
it.
too good.
Our fans don't have a bar of it. They got no real track record of beating us at Anfield. There's no real once every now and again. You know what I'm saying? But they got no track record of beating us. We'll have enough in the tank to beat. We'll have firepower. We'll have everything. I don't see it as a problem. I'm not even looking at it as a big game at this stage.
Why?
You're kidding me.
It's just another game to me, and it's a game we should win at Anfield.
I mean, with no Saka there, it's definitely a help. I think he's the man, isn't it? Especially if he's running at fullbacks that are not up to speed yet. So that's
there, to be honest. I wish he played.
Really?
Yeah, why not? I'm not waiting for guys to be out. We take on the best. We're the champions.
So what's the score going to be?
I think we can do it. I think where's Chris gone?
I don't know.
I think we can beat them 2-1. 2-1. I don't see how they come to Anfield and get 3 points. No way. I just can't see it. And
2-1 though. You're putting your neck out there. You're saying a Liverpool victory. And he's saying an Arsenal victory.
We should have enough to beat him. We should have enough. We got Salah. We got Ekiteke. We should have enough to beat him. We got Cody the Gak. We should have enough to beat him. Why have you come?
Yeah, let's go. What's going on here, man? There's 2 of him. There's 2 of you. 2 of Chris.
That's why this sounds messed up.
No, but it won't do that before.
Yeah, the one on the left-hand side's an idiot. But anyway, the one on the right, mind you.
Hey, listen. It's been a spicy start to the season. That's what we wanted, right? I mean, Tottenham are looking wonderful.
How do you feel about Tottenham? You tell us.
Oh, cock a hoop.
Get out.
Listen, we went there and we controlled the game.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did, man. We did. That's the most easiest time, and we beat them 4-0 last year.
The game started off with Man City all over you like flies on doo-doo.
No.
Then you got a goal from the run of play, and they were pushing for a goal. You got a second goal because the goalkeeper effed up, and that's
how they want to play, though.
Nothing, bruv. I don't know what game
it was so easy.
They had all the ball. They had everything. Nothing.
It was easy, man. I can't lie. It was easy.
It weren't no fluke. That was
no, it weren't a fluke.
That wasn't a Tottenham hoodoo sign over Manchester City. That was
the best one. Last year's 4-0.
That's worrying what City are doing, making the same mistakes they were doing last season. They're so easy on the counter.
Yep.
So easy on the counter.
So easy.
Pep hasn't learned. They're like a bit like Manchester United. You can cut through them like a knife through butter. Tottenham deserve that. Tottenham
Thank you, Mark.
With their new, it's not exactly pragmatic, but it's very well organised.
That's what it is, and that's why we'll do okay. The squad rules, the lack of real squad depth will be where we lose out in the end. But we've got to play Champions League as well. I don't think we're equipped to do it all.
Here we go. Carry on. Keep feeding us. Yeah. Why are we equipped to do Champions League?
Because we haven't got enough. We ain't got enough players that can do at that level.
Okay. Do you think Liverpool will?
Yeah, mate. Look, listen. You're getting really defensive because I'm knocking your defense. That's fair. What did Jamie Carragher? Hey, listen. What did Jamie Carragher talk about last night? The defense. What did they talk about last Friday night?
He was worried. What did Jamie say last night? He was worried before.
He was worried. He said.
Yeah, but you go, who wouldn't be worried playing Newcastle? Now,
No,
again,
No, he's talking about the
He didn't say
defence,
that
Marv,
Newcastle.
in
He
general,
said
not the
defense.
game.
Yeah.
hear what these pundits say. They, you
That's a
know,
Oh.
legend. That's a Liverpool legend, though. He ain't a
pundits
pundit.
like
He's
Jamie
not a pundit.
Carragher,
He's not a pundit. He's Liverpool
these pundits
bias,
like
Liverpool
Jamie
legend.
Carragher, you say 4 weeks down the line and Liverpool are on live and you say, like, they're really tightened up at the back. They're just fickle, bro. They're fickle. Manchester United, I can remember them at 1 year when they were at the top of their game, one season when they were defending their title, got beat a few times and got beat badly. I think one was 3-0 by Villa on the opening day of the season and then by Southampton. They went on to stroll the title. Teams are still settling down. And that's the only thing I give Tom in Manchester United's defence. Teams...
Oh, now you're coming to his
No.
defence.
New time teams, some players are still being bedded in. There's signings still to be made. Because if Liverpool get Gertie and Isaac, which I don't think we'll get either, we'll get one maybe, possibly, more likely Gertie. You know,
And that's a better one to get, I think, in many ways.
if we get
Yeah, because
those
if they
two,
get Isak,
listen,
where does
next
Ekitike
pod
play?
I'm facing the other way. I'm doing it backwards because this is all over. I'm sitting on the... We get those two, it's done.
Right, so you both say you're going to win. I've got to log off, but you both say you're going to win.
Yeah, Chris has to say he's gonna win. If I was an Arsenal fan right now, I'll be...
No, but I'm looking for what I've seen. You look crap.
Yeah,
So.
if I was an Arsenal fan like now, I'll be amped up. You know the usual Arsenal story. Start of the season, they win a few games, they get amped up. You know, at Arsenal.
Tornado, tornado. We're gonna party hard.
They sign a new player and they're
first of February. Liverpool go for the quadruple. By the end of February, it's all over. That's Liverpool to a T.
Okay, but, you know, Arsenal, the euphoria is always high at the beginning of the season, especially when they bring in a new face. I think Eze's a fantastic player to bring in, but I see Eze.
Love Eze. Love Eze.
I see Eze as a number 10.
Lee, who's better, Eze or Ritz?
Well, I have seen more of Eze. I love Eze. Love Eze. But anyway,
what you've seen in the Prem.
Oh, that's a silly question, but Eze, of course.
That's a biased question.
Thanks, Lee.
Yeah, because Mertz hasn't played though.
You know what? Eze
played 2 games. He got hooked. He had a stinker and got hooked.
I see more as a number 10. I feel that if he goes out and plays on the left, he'll give Arsenal some good stuff out there. But he's not. He's more of a controlled run. Not got the pace. He's not a pacey player, is he? Noni's more the one you'd consider the pacey player. And I don't know how they paid 50. Chelsea got a right bargain when they paid 53 million for him. I'll tell you that. He's a good squad player. And I think that's what Arsenal have done well. They've improved the squad. They've made the squad a better quality squad. Why is Krista smiling permanently?
Don't know.
Oh, I thought he froze again.
Right, I've got to shoot. You carry on.
I'm going.
Love, Sunday, watch along. Come over. See you.
You coming, Marv?
I'm all yellow, man. I don't know if I can make it. I might come. I've got so many things to do, man. Anyway, peace and love, bruv. We ended. We finished, yeah?
Yeah, we're done now.
All right, see you Sunday, motherfucker.
Shit himself. Yeah.